welcome back to Chugging with Velox 18. We are here getting fuel to start our day in Charleston, Missouri, and we're gonna run all the way up into Michigan today. That's the plan, that's the goal. We got a load on, a frozen load, and we're gonna take it all the way up to US Foods in Wixom, Michigan, just outside Detroit. We're actually gonna, there's one route where I could go on 8 Mile Road up in Detroit. You guys, I don't know if you ever heard of that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can go into some Marshall Mathers territory up there. But for now, we're just gonna make our way up there. We got to get about 575 miles done today. So that's the plan. That's the goal. I got to get this thing fueled up, and then I got to go and get myself a little breakfast and a little bit of caffeine to get my day started. So I'm gonna go do that. You guys roll the music, and then we'll meet back here at the truck and we'll get rolling. How about that? All right, roll the music. All right, we got fuel, and you know, we put fuel in before we left yesterday. So the fuel we put in today was what we burned yesterday. And I burned over $600 worth of fuel yesterday. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. Now fuel's a little more expensive up here than it was down in Texas, but not by much. Not by much. So we drove it hard yesterday. But this load's heavy, and I don't know, man. I felt like, you know, just on the dashboard anyway, I felt like I wasn't getting as good a fuel mileage as I normally get. And then it was verified this morning by the pump number, and I was like, all right. That was not good fuel mileage yesterday. So today we're gonna back it down a little bit on the speed, control what I can control, but yeah, I don't know what we did to burn as much as we did, because it felt like I'm used to driving this truck. Right? So I'm not, it's not like, oh wow, all of a sudden I drive a hood truck and I don't get good fuel mileage. Like, no, I'm used to getting bad fuel mileage, but it felt extra bad for some reason. Extraordinarily bad. But then again, maybe I was just paying a little bit more attention to it. And, you know, it's a 42,000 pound load, 41,000 pound load, I think. I think pallets are usually like 3,000 pounds on a load like this. So the bill of lading says 38,000, but it doesn't have any pallet weight. So this stinking ice chest is squeaking on me already. Anyway, so we'll back it down a little bit today. We'll run a little bit slower. Try and conserve on some fuel, and you know, we'll see if there's anything else that I can notice that might be causing us some issues on the fuel. And we'll just maybe it's because it was Texas and everything's 75 miles an hour. You know, it's like I wasn't going 75, but I was going faster than I normally go. So it probably is just the additional speed multiplied by how many miles I did yesterday. Just was a little it hit the pocketbook, you know. It's funny because me and Fate Trucking were talking about fuel mileage, and he was talking about, you know, it works out to like $25,000 a year, just a half mile per gallon more in fuel mileage. $25,000 a year. That's crazy. It's over $2,000 a month. But
he was talking about it, saying that you know, if you're running trucking like a business, you shouldn't. Basically, hood trucks just don't make sense. But I told him the resale value and all of that stuff, but you know, that's not even what it is for me, really. The reason I drive this truck is because when I first decided that I wanted to get into trucking, that I thought trucking was cool, was when I saw one of these trucks, and when I got in one of these trucks, and when I learned how to drive in one of these trucks, and that kind of a thing. So it was like, no, that if I'm ever a truck driver, I have to have a truck that I'm proud of, that I feel good coming to work in, that when I walk out to it, I'm happy to go to work. And so that's part of it for me, man. That's part of it. It's just what, like, I wouldn't have even gotten into trucking if it was like, if hood trucks didn't exist. Hood trucks didn't exist, I wouldn't have even thought like, oh yeah, let me try it. Because I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? It was the selling point for me. So it was always the intention. I was gonna learn how to drive, I was gonna work for a company, and then I was gonna buy myself a hood truck at some point. Peterbilt. But all right, I missed a call from the bride of my youth. I'm gonna give her a call back. She called while I was fueling, so I'll give her a call back and I'll catch up with you guys later. Let's go. We pulled up over here to this pilot somewhere in the middle of Illinois. I'm not even sure where I'm at. You guys know me. Gonna run in and get some food. There's a Taco Bell here, so I'll just get a couple little tacos, and then we'll move on with our day. And got about 5 hours left, and it's like 11:30. So, but we lose an hour. So I think I would get there at like 4:30. Well, I'll probably leave here in a half hour. I'll do my half-hour break. So what? 5 o'clock. So I will get there close to 6 o'clock where we're going. So that's the plan right now. We'll show up over there, Ottawa Lake, Michigan, Lake Ottawa or Ottawa Lake, something like that, Michigan. And that's where there's a little pilot. And it seems like there's gonna be plenty of parking. Plus, we're gonna get there at 6 p.m. nice and early, because we left early this morning, right at 7:30. So everything's going good. Just gotta stop and get some food, and then get back on the road. Let's go. All right, we got the food in our bellies. It's time to get rocking and rolling, man. We gotta roll on down the road. Probably not gonna do any more fast motion. I'll just catch up with you guys down the road when you see something interesting. or maybe when we cross into Indiana, or maybe when we, I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's get rolling. We just took this good old 21-mile long roundabout around Indianapolis, and now we're gonna get on Interstate 69. I know all of you people who have junior high level sense of humors. I know, Interstate 69. I know. But we're gonna head up this direction from Indianapolis, start making our way kind of northeast, and shoot, we just got like a few hours left, 3.5 hours left, something like that. So we're trucking right along today, man. Trucking right along, making good time. Looks like we should be there around 6:15, 6:30, something like that. So yeah, keep on trucking. Let's go. All right. We didn't get very far outside of Indianapolis before we came to this backup. Looks like maybe it's just an accident up here, like a few miles ahead. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to get through it. But we got extra time. I'd rather not sit in traffic. I'd rather have extra time hanging out, you know, being parked up for the night, and get extra time to like take a shower and, you know, maybe watch a little Monday Night Football or something.
What's going on over here?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's hear what they have to say on the CB radio. Guess nobody wanted to respond to him. Man, crickets, huh? Crickets. There's someone kind of far away from me trying to break through the squelch I got on. Let's turn down the squelch, see if we can get some scratchy CB radio information. That's a ham radio guy, you can tell. Bald eagle, blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I thought maybe this accident had been here a while. Because I had seen one, like, I don't know, a couple hours ago. I saw one, like, way up ahead of me on the map, and I'm like, oh, that'll be cleaned up by then.
Well, what's the problem there, northbound? Car hit the back end of the truck, what it looks like.
Uh-oh.
What lane we need to be in? Right-hand lane. 10-4, appreciate it. I knew he ain't running back of a damn truck broad daylight. Boy, I tell you. Playing on the cell phone? Big ass goddamn truck. Well, boy, I tell you. We'll follow up. That's kind of ridiculous, ain't it?
How do you run into the back of a truck broad dang daylight? So we need to be in the right lane, so we're in the lane we need to be in. But it seems like it just happened because that emergency management truck pickup was just getting there, so, or he's just on his way there. So yeah, we'll wait it out, get through this little bit of traffic. Hopefully doesn't take too long to get around it, and then we'll be on our way, man. Be on our way. Hopefully we can be there by 6:30. That's kind of that still feels like you're getting there early to get parked up. If you get there at 7, it doesn't feel like you're getting there early anymore. It just feels like, yeah, Yeah, that's about right. 7 o'clock. That's when everyone gets there to park. 6:30, we'd still be looking good. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. All right, we made it into Ohio. We're just outside of Defiance, Ohio. I always kind of like that that name, Defiance, Ohio, and we're how many miles? I don't even know how many miles we are away from where we're going, but we're less than an hour. So we're making our way, making good time. We should be there before 6:30, even with that slowdown we had earlier. It was actually a big rig involved accident. Seems like it always is, but someone literally took their passenger door off on the back of his trailer. So my guess is they were trying to pass people and squeeze in, in front of a car in the left lane and between them and the trailer in the right lane, and clipped the trailer and took their own door off because that door was smashed up in there. And he must have been going kind of slow, and then they must have been going really fast because the trailer was still stuck to the door was still stuck to the back of his trailer. So pretty crazy looking, but I didn't get my camera on to record it. I should have, because it didn't look like anyone got injured. But what happened was the first accident was just like a fender bender that was caused by the real accident up ahead. So I went by the first accident and I was like, really? All of this for one car that's like been a fender bender? Like, how are we closing lanes for this and stuff? Like, what's going on? So then we went a little further, and then that's when I saw the actual accident. And that one, even that one was like one car, one truck. The car was on the left, the median, the left shoulder, and then the truck was up ahead on the right shoulder. It's like, I don't know why they had to close a lane, but whatever, they did. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're just trucking right along. We're getting passed up, and I'm not going slow. I'll just say that. So some people are in a hurry, and that's okay. Go about their business. Go catch those speed traps before I do, you know? Anyway, all right. Keep on trucking. I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there to Ottawa Lake, Michigan. All right, we made it into Michigan. But let's see. All right. Yeah, we're 5 miles away from our exit. All right, we're enjoying a Michigan sunset. We're just about 5 miles into Michigan, and this is the view we got, man. This is the view we got. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So there's a McDonald's right here at this pilot, and then there's a what else is there? Oh, a Burger King across the street. So I'll make my decision on what I want to have, what I want to eat tonight out of those two top choices, and shoot, eat some dinner, edit this video, and call it a night. But for now, I'm gonna watch this sunset. Just wish I had my girl with me. Come on, come on. All right, let's go get something to eat. How about that? All right, we went over to McDonald's, but I had to turn the lights on and just try to capture the last little bit here of this sunset. I turned the brightness up, try to salvage that color as best I could. Man, all right, I'm hungry. I gotta eat something. I just didn't want to lose that last bit of the sunlight, man. Okay, hold on. Before I do this, I got in the truck, and it's always on the weather report, right? I've never been this far north. Listen, the weather report's in French. Oh, it just changed. What the heck? Now I look like an idiot.
On the Detroit City Airport, 14. The waves were from the central Great Lakes towards the... At Howell, it was 61 and partly cloudy. It's 60.
That's it.
This is NOAA radio.
It was.
Hazards. Station W.
Okay, it was. The Weather Channel number 4 was in French, all right? But then they switched it to English right after I started recording because people in Canada speak, especially in Eastern Canada, speak both French and English. So there you go. You got English speakers and you got French speakers. So, but I've never been this far north where I can pick up the French Weather Channel. I've picked up the Mexican one many times because I used to live in California and I used to be down there all the time. But yeah, I've never picked up French. It's like, I don't know. I was like, what the heck am I listening to? What is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, French. I forgot. Canada. Weird. Anyway, all right, I gotta eat my dinner. All right, I'm tucked in here. I got my see that? Got my sunshade up. It's really a privacy shade than a sunshade. The sun's down, and I'll be out of here early in the morning, probably before the sun gets too high up in the air. But yeah, I'm happy that we got here early. We got plenty of parking, and the spots are starting to fill up now around me. I got a guy backing in a flatbed next to me. Actually, he's gonna park. Is he gonna? Okay, yeah, he's doing what I do. You steer way clear of the truck that's parked. You use all the extra space, and then you pull forward and straighten out, and then that way you don't make the person who's parked there nervous because you got 4 open spots. So you just use the open space, but you still park next to the next guy over. You know, because you don't want someone to have to park in between you. You don't want someone to have you on their blind side. Like, I'd much prefer someone to have to like come around my bumper and get into a spot than be on their backside where they're going to take your mirror off. That happens more than someone clipping your bumper on the way in. A lot of times people clip your bumper on the way out, which sucks because then they're like, peace. All right, but it's time for me to shut this thing down. We did, what was it, 570 miles a day, 550 miles, 525 miles, something like that. So we got about 65 miles to go, and we're going to make this delivery first thing in the morning. We got a 9 a.m. appointment. I'm going to try and get there at like 7, something like that. I'd like to get this thing off the truck because I got to pick up about 75 miles north up in Imlay City. I think that's how you pronounce it, Imlay City. North of Detroit. So I'd like to get it off the truck and be able to like be on my way to my pickup and not be late over there, because if I'm late over there, man, it's gonna suck. I looked at the US Foods reviews on Google Maps, and they're not great. They're not great, so we're gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that it doesn't take all day, because if it takes more than 5 hours after my delivery appointment, well, like 4.5. If it takes more than 4.5 hours from my appointment time for me to get out of there, I will miss my pickup appointment, my pickup window. It's not even an appointment, it's a window to go and check in to get my load that takes me home. And I don't want to miss that. So, yeah. I gotta get up there and get loaded up, man. Gotta get up there and get loaded up. So hopefully US Foods cooperates. We'll find that out tomorrow. You guys will have to tune in for the riveting excitement on the next Trucking with Velox 18. I don't know. All right. Love you guys. Peace out. See you tomorrow.